Man. Wow.
Was that a little bit different than
a little bit
self-cracking?
A whole lot different. Golly. My speech was a little bit.
How's that feel?
A whole lot better, man. Someone who never had it done before, you need to get it seriously, because, like you said, like you feel it all the way down. If I just like opened everything up, like.
Yeah. Definitely got a lot of cool, exciting things coming on. So people make sure and subscribe, because
turn that bell on.
Yes, turn the bell on starting January, and for the entire year of 2019, we're doing 2 giveaways a month. Just so you know. So we're gonna. Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Joseph Cipriano, and today we have our patient here. Now he's actually been kind of following my progress since well, like almost like day 1, I think, right?
Yeah, since like I subscribed to you like 98K, and then because I found your channel through someone else, and you know, go from there.
Gotcha. Yeah. So I know he is actually a local to the area. We even ran into each other at my building where I live, and yeah, it's kind of cool. So definitely had to have him come on in, get an adjustment today. Now this is your first time ever getting a chiropractic adjustment, correct?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Now typically you've been the self-cracker,
right,
as what you would call it. Now a lot of times, you know, you get people like, especially like yourself, you want to crack and you want to do those adjustments because there is something out of alignment, and subconsciously your body is trying to fix itself. So, you know, you're doing that to yourself. But the only thing when you're pushing in and trying to crack your neck or back, you don't realize, but sometimes you may not be actually getting the joint that needs to be realigned. You may be further pushing a joint further out of alignment. Yeah, you may hear a pop or a crack or any type of noise, but it may not actually be the joint that you needed adjusted. So that's why when you come in here, we'll definitely get that proper joint that you need moved, and we'll get that where it needs to be. So when you leave here today, you're not really going to feel that urge to want to crack yourself.
Right.
Okay. So now, typically you've been having a little bit of neck issues and just a little bit of low back.
Correct.
But it stays in the neck, it stays in the low back, it doesn't travel down to the arms. More of just kind of wanting to get rid of that self-cracking type feeling, correct?
Temporary relief.
Yeah. Okay. So what I want to do, just want you to look all the way up at the ceiling, look all the way down at the floor. Any tightness, any pain with any of that?
I hear like some cracking.
You hear some cracking?
That's about it, yeah. Okay.
If you bring your ear one side to your shoulder and then to the other side, any issues with that?
Stiffness.
Stiffness?
Right here.
Okay. And then if you were to rotate over either side, any issues with that?
Not so much.
Not so much? Okay. I'm going to have you sit up nice and straight for me. I'm going to push down on the top of your head. Any pain when I did that?
No.
Good. I'm going to turn you to the side. Any pain with that?
No.
Okay, we're going to turn to the other side. Any pain with that?
No.
Okay, good. Alright, I'm going to have you stand up. Just want you to bend forward at the waist for me. Any pain, any issues in the low back when bending forward?
No.
No. What about when you come back like this?
Lower back right there.
Lower back?
Lower
Okay,
back.
so right in the middle.
Yeah.
Alright, so right in the middle of the back. If you were to come down to either side, any pain, any issues with that?
A little bit of stiffness.
A little bit of stiffness? Okay, and then if you're to rotate, any issues with that?
Not so much.
Okay, so now remember those ranges of motion, just kind of how you felt, because after we do the adjustment today, I'm going to have you stand up, go through, look up, look down, do the whole kind of spiel that we just went through, okay? And then I want you to tell me if there's a difference from when you from now, you know, to after the adjustment.
Okay.
Okay? So what I'm going to have you do, I want you to lay face down for me. I want to go through and we're going to scan the entire body. We're going to check the body symmetry. We're going to check from the right side to the left. Yep, hands up there, perfect. So we're going to check that right side of the body to the left side, really looking at that symmetry here. And we're going to start all the way up in the cervical spine, make our way all the way down. So I'm going to start off with palpating. All that is just pushing into the spine. I'm feeling for any tight, hypertonic muscles, anything where you may have, any kind of either weakness or any kind of, any pains, anything like that. So we're going to start pushing on in here. Is there any issue in that cervical spine here?
Not really.
Okay, good. So from that cervical spine, we're going to go into the thoracic. Let me know if any of this is tender.
Up a little bit, right there.
Right in here, okay. So we got right around the T4 region where he's feeling a little bit of pain. So we're going to keep going down. Let me know if any of this is painful. So now we're getting into the lower thoracic, in here. Okay, so the lower thoracic, the upper lumbar vertebra. Now, is that more on the right side or more on the left side? Or is it directly over the middle?
I feel like it's, in the middle.
In the middle? Okay. And we're going to keep going down. Now we're in that lumbar spine.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah, in here?
Right there, yeah.
What about on the right side? Or the left side?
Left side.
Left side? Okay. We're going to keep going down. Now we're getting to those SI joints. So if I push over that right side, any pain there?
No.
Any pain directly over the sacrum?
No.
Good. And any pain over that left SI joint?
No.
Okay, good. So we're going to come down here and we are going to check the leg length out. So as you can tell when we straighten the legs up, the left leg is short quite a bit. When we scan up the body, you can tell right in through here, you got a high right hip here. Body's kind of tilted like this. So these are little things that we're going to focus on when doing the adjustments to work out. Now, as I was going through and palpating the entire body, things that I were noticing, definitely a lot of tight muscles. I know you do a lot of sitting at work. So one, we're going to go over a little bit of posture, maybe get like a lumbar support, also make sure that you have something like that set up, just so you can stay in a little bit better support while you are sitting for hours, on end. But what we're going to do, we're going to start off with the massage device. We're going to get everything relaxed and we're going to start with the adjustment, okay?
Okay. That thing's powerful, man. Golly. I've something 100 times, that thing was that powerful.
Yeah, no, that thing's actually, I love using that on patients. Okay. So we are going to start up here at that cervical thoracic joint. always start my adjustments up at the top here. So what we're gonna have to do, we're gonna first start at that T1 on the left. Actually, first, let me go over this with you real quick. I know that this is your first time being adjusted. I know that you crack your neck a lot, so you are used to and familiar to the popping and the cracking. But yeah, I just want you to know you may you may hear that. It seems a lot louder here, just because your neck is really close to your ear, so you pick up that sound, like really loudly. But yeah, you got nothing to worry about. Okay.
Gotcha. Wow.
There we go. I'm gonna drop down T3, T4 here on the right. There we go. You notice just with that a little bit of a difference. And
Sure.
yeah, a little bit different than self-cracking.
Yes.
I am gonna have you take a deep breath in and exhale out. Good. One more time, deep breath in and out. Good. Alrighty. So now, just with doing those adjustments up top, I want to come back down here. I want to check out that leg length again. So even when we straighten that foot, still short. So still left short here. So we're going to come down here. We're going to check out the sacrum first. So I'm going to stabilize over that sacrum, and I want you to raise this leg up as high as you can for me. Any pain, tenderness, tightness? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Relax that side. Raise the left side up as high as you can. Any pain, tenderness, tightness?
Yeah.
Yeah? So pain on both sides when doing that?
Yeah. Right. With that leg up, actually.
Yeah, both sides did not want to lift up at all. So we're going to do a drop. What I want to do is I want to get motion in both those SI joints in general. So we're going to do this on both sides today.
Okay.
So I'm going to have you cross the right foot over the left for me. Good. Table's going to come up from below you. You got to give a little bit more weight. There we go. Yeah, so what's happening is both sides on the ligaments from that sacrum going to the femurs, what's happening is everything is kind of locked up. You're not able to raise either leg back. So what we're going to do that torquing drop, and we're going to do it, like I said, in both directions, just so we can get some movement in that area. And then we'll recheck and see if you're able to lift those legs up again, okay?
Okay.
Good. Uncross. Bend this knee for me. Yep. Alright, so for the start, try raising that right side for me.
Oh.
Do you notice the difference?
I do.
Relax. Let me see, raise that left leg up. Still a little tight, so we're going to do this side. Cross the left foot over the right for me. Good. Uncross. Bend that knee. Played with the...
Not enough tension?
Yeah, I played with the tension too much there. Let's get 2 more in. 1 more. Good. And relax. Raise that left side up for me.
Hmm.
Do you notice a difference?
I do.
Now again, raise the right side up and relax. Raise the left side up. Do you notice a difference?
I do. Feel more flexible in the legs.
The first time, and you'll see when we even post the video, you barely went up like an inch, maybe 2 inches with either leg.
Okay.
Second time now, they both just completely raised up in the air there. So that was really good. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of issues already with those SI joints, but glad to get that cleared up. So now we're gonna come back down here. Let's check that leg length down again. And wow, look at that.
Even, huh?
It's even now.
Perfectly even.
So this side was long, or the left side was short for all that time. With doing the adjustments on the SI joints, I mean, that just let everything go and relax everything. What I'm gonna have you do, I want you to stand up for me. And I'm gonna have you face that way. Take a couple steps forward, because I'm gonna come behind you.
Good.
Good. Okay, hands up and over mine. Yep. So I'm gonna lean you back onto me. Squeeze your elbows together. Squeeze them. There we go. Good. Perfect. Take a seat right here for me. Facing that way. There we go. Okay. So now we started off, we did the prone adjustment first. That's with you laying face down. I did that thoracic adjustment. Then we did just now that standing intercostal, where we got a little bit of movement right up and through here. So now we're going to do the anterior or the supine. So this one is going to be where you take a deep breath in and hold. So we're going to do that adjustment too.
Okay.
So I'm going to have you give yourself a big hug here. Good. Okay, take a deep breath in and exhale out. One more time, deep breath in and out. There it was. Good. Now you can relax your arms. And now here's where we're going to do that Y strap. So with this, you're going to feel that decompression all the way up top, just going all the way down, okay?
Moment of truth.
Moment of truth, here we go. So now, so far, how's it been? Because I know that this is your first time. I know you don't really have, anyone to compare to, but except yourself.
Right.
But this is where you're really going to notice a huge difference here. Okay, and just relax for me.
Oh! Man. Wow.
Was that a little bit different than
A little bit
self-cracking?
A whole lot different. Golly.
Now you felt how that just decompressed that spine like that, right?
Man. Kind of speechless a little bit.
Something you feel like you've needed for a while, you don't realize, but every day, day to day, you just got gravity weighing down on you. And I mean, for yourself, you're a pretty big guy, pretty built up, and for one thing, you're constantly sitting all day, hours upon hours, and you don't realize just how much pressure, that puts on all the nerves going down. So what we did, what happens is that strap that hooks on right here, under the base of the occiput, and what it does is it decompresses that entire spine, and these are all your nerves that are coming out of your spine at every different level, and I know you felt how that went all the way down. It pulled pressure off all the nerves, and when it pulls pressure and takes pressure off the nerves, it allows the body to function and to heal as it's intended. So I know that initial shock is like, oh my gosh, like getting it done, but then while you lay there for a little bit, you start to, you're getting back into like a normal equilibrium. You know, your sensors aren't firing as much. You know, you're getting just back to being relaxed. So I'm gonna have you come on up. How does that feel?
A whole lot better, man. Seriously, it does, man.
Good. Now, how would you describe getting the Y strap done to somebody who's never had it done before?
For someone who never had it done before, you need to get it seriously, because like you said, like you feel it all the way down. If I just like opened everything up, like
yeah. Yeah, now I know like in your case you came in and you didn't have any like crazy issues, you just had, yes, you had some neck pain, some stiffness thing right in here and a little bit of low back pain. Obviously when we had you down on the table, we really got to see there's a little bit more SI, you weren't able to lift those legs back. So when we got that into alignment, broke up a little bit of adhesions, you were able to lift those legs back, and then even with this, got a lot of pressure removed. So now in the beginning, you remember I had you look up, look down. I want you to do that again for me. Okay. Do you notice a difference in the neck, in the back, looking up, looking down to the sides?
Very much difference.
Yeah. Yeah. A little bit looser than what it was?
Yeah, a bit more like flexible. Man, those legs actually kind of feel a little bit better too, to be honest with you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
I can run track if I wanted to now.
Not today, not today. I had a few other patients, and one of the guys actually I just had right after I did the Y strap, he's like, dude, I'm going to go play ball. I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're not. Not today, you're not. But yes, so the one...
Why is that?
You have so much pressure, and people don't realize it, but for one, you're... How old again? 25. 25 years of age, never had an adjustment before. So every day you got to realize day in, day out, you've had pressure getting put down on you. Now, I'm not saying that you're going through a huge trauma. You got, just say 1 month, you got 1 more pound of pressure getting put down on you. Your body doesn't realize it. The next month, you got another. And so on and so forth. It builds upon each other. So it happens now, you're 25 years of age, no adjustment ever done. Your body is used to, just say now 30% pressure is now being put down, where it didn't happen overnight. It wasn't like it was a slip and fall, a car accident. Those are the ones where people notice from, one day to the next. It's the everyday, the repetitive motions, the sitting down. That just built up, and it got worse, and it got worse, because it's not like you did anything for it. It's not like you even knew that you had to do anything for it. So when you come in here, and I just, and I pull that apart, that's
big difference.
Probably 15 years of stress, of buildup, just of tension that was on you, and where it's like, oh my gosh, I feel relieved. Like you said, you want to run track, you want to it's just you feel that pressure just boom, just gone, and you want to get. It's like you want to get back to the things that you used to do. You run track, the guy before, play ball, whatever it is. Your body, you're putting yourself back in that mindset where you felt like maybe as you were when you were 18 or something. It's now you're feeling better. People don't realize, but pressure on the nerves, especially over time with the compressing down, it really does make a difference. I mean, you didn't feel that you had any major issues going on, but even after that adjustment today, you feel that much better. I don't want you ruining anything that I did. I don't want, not ruining anything that I did, but I don't want you to go out and feel like you're like Superman and you can do do whatever you can, feel like you're 18, start running around doing something dumb, and then wham, really injure yourself. Take it easy, relax. Increase the water today.
I have a day off too, so that's pretty good.
Perfect. Increase the water. If you need to, what it may feel like tomorrow within 24 hours, you may wake up tomorrow and feel like you had like a huge workout. When you get that soreness from working out, you may feel that. If you need to ice, 10 minutes on, 10 minutes off, just feel free and ice. I tell patients that just so they know. But 48 hours, that second day after, completely gone. Now I tell you that you may wake up completely fine tomorrow, like nothing, just feeling better. But I always like to tell people
everybody's body reacts differently to getting adjusted.
Yeah, so definitely I can tell you're noticing a difference.
For sure.
Good. Well, perfect. So if anyone is looking to schedule an adjustment, go right to the website, drjosephcipriano.com. Send a message. I try to respond within 1 to 2 days. But yeah, I'd love to get you in. Definitely got a lot of cool, exciting things coming on. So people make sure and subscribe, because
Turn that bell on.
yes, turn the bell on starting January, and for the entire year of 2019, we're doing 2 giveaways a month. Just so you know. So we're going to do a smaller giveaway on the 15th and then a larger giveaway on the 30th. But the only way that you can participate in that is you're going to have to, like, subscribe, and share. So we'll get further into that, when it comes, but definitely subscribe. Have a good one, everybody.